Now, in changing the negative false narrative of yesterday, there are so many things that you must have to put in place. One, first of all, know who you are. You have to first of all discover that, because he said a discovered enemy is a defeated enemy. Now, you saw the recent sack that is happening in those things. A lot of people are emotionally driven. They don't even care to know whether it's the will of God for it to happen. They don't even care to know whether it's time for God to give you back what rightfully belongs to you. Now, for how long are you going to keep on living like this? If the person that claims that he owns the land, if he really owns the land, what has he been doing for almost 900 years to make it better? Especially nothing. So let not be emotionally driven in most of the time. I come here in peace, because we have to give you some points so that you go and think and realize that there is something our ancestors is doing. This very fight is between an ancestors and another ancestors. I think we were told that the ancestors gave them a governor, but I was surprised. The same people who celebrated about 2-3 months ago, or let's say precisely 3 months ago here, that the Supreme Court have finally given them the victory that Okpewolo is the governor. I saw a picture by one of their reputable daughters calling the same governor Ogyomba. Is those people normal? And then I tried to say that the ancestors do make mistakes. Now, if the ancestors made mistakes, what about the person in the throne? What did you expect? When we tell them there is no perfection in humanity, humanity are bound to make mistakes. They can never correct anything apart from that uburiri, which they use in selling slaves. But that's not where I'm going. Now, the blackness is not a color, it's a frequency. This very your skin, not be color. The reason why you are over-intimidated abroad, they talk down on you. The people we are supposed to be controlling are the one controlling us today. The people we are supposed to harbor, open door for me, they come to our land, because our land is fertile. Now they can't use all they do here. Look at how they use GMO food to finish up our lives. Go to anywhere around here now, you cannot eat any crops, any fruit from all these plants. But go to your village, before you see trees like this where you food, you must see one where you go pluck it. Why? Because of weaponization. That was why even in this very injection process, they specially prepared the one that they are going to give to us because of our DNA. That's why when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. We don't know why we are alive. We take everything that comes. We denounce our identity. We follow any form of any negative narrative. We don't even have that consciousness again that will differentiate between good and evil. You know, I told you before now, before we used to be in the era of believing. That was before. Now we are in the era of knowing. He said, you shall know the truth. That to say the truth we one first eating. Are you going to know the truth? You are becoming too argumentative. Go and look at the video I did yesterday. A lot of people are commenting. You see 1 or 2 vagabonds and Australian wallaby. You see one of a homobox species, homobox genesis, almost to the you know. They don't want to hear the truth in any form. Now, who want to help? Who want to follow and they fight all this year fight? We not get tail. Why is all of you not bothered about the way Fulani have taken over our lands? Is it yet our problem now? Our farmer that cannot go to farm, why are you not talking about it? Nobody talks about that. Everything has been changed. If anything that concerns people, you must fight for it, but you cannot fight for your life. We are in war. So I want to be advising most of us who don't already wake up. Don't be carried away. Focus your attention on your life. Nobody send you. Why the palace not send a teacher to come and say, go tell them, say, oh, not be my mouth now for the year, say, oh, they're not good. Why they're not talking? At times we follow any of those things that the enemy want to use to make sure they cause commotion so that it does not see the next level. We will not be distracted. I'm not here to come and whether Iyaloja is good or it's not good. That's one thing I know. And it must happen. Who owns the land must reclaim back his land. It's time for everyone, because the children of Israel, like they take for suffer, they got their deliverance. How's your deliverance going to come? A governor that is signing a policy scheme, 250 million. A company that is not existing, you want to go and sign contract with them. Nobody talks about that. During their campaign, what did they see? Is it not what you are seeing today? There is no better thing. They want to rule you by hacking. The government is working. If it is working, every one of us will see it. We doesn't lie in activism. Do you know what it takes for us to do one video? Any of the video we are doing is like we are going to war because we are also going to step on toes. And the reason why we step on toes, it was scripted. Moses become an enemy to Pharaoh for him to liberate children of Israel. Someone must have to prove that he's your enemy to your oppressor. The book of Isaiah chapter 1, chapter 6 verse 1. It says, since the day King Uzziah died, I, Isaiah, saw the Lord. Because Uzziah was a stumbling block to Isaiah. Until you figure out your problem, God will fight your fight. Exodus 14:40, you will hold your peace. Did you even know that you have a fight? What arm or whatever are you going to be using in fighting the fight? Are you going to be using flathead? Is it going to be a talk? But we find out that the only thing that is lawful for us to hold is for us to hold the truth. That's why we are hammering a alien with the truth and nothing but the truth. At times they feel that we are we are not insulting. It's just that the truth is the one troubling you, and you will keep on hearing it. Most of you will hear the truth in the sick bed. They don't want to use your palace. Is palace better than your life? If you are sensible, without the people, will there be palace? Look at all of them. It's as if nothing else is happening in those states. How many of you bother, care about how Fulani are big buying? Have you not seen villages in any way from all corners? This village are near almost in Benin, I even forgotten the name. When Fulani were destroying houses using the name of soldiers, it was people like us who also stand and speak about it. They doesn't bloody care. Now they are trying to use your head. Now they know what they are doing. Be fooling yourself. They are did they even have problem? If they have problem, there is a way their gods will also solve it. Can you fight for God? If God wants to use you to fight, no problem. But all your fight, you will be losing all. The more you are losing your immune system. I saw that people are calling for protest. You cannot call for protest when Fulani are buying. Go and look at all villages. Fulani have now become a Dion way in some neighboring villages. Our people cannot access road to farm money. We are facing by a weapon here. Nobody bloody care about it. You want to tell me you are normal? You are not a normal human being. You are an homophobic genesis. But I saw a guy yesterday who went again. You are still going for DNA. Are you kidding me? People does not want to have sense. People, you are still going for DNA. Are you normal? Una the Kano have already spoken about these things before. All we are doing right now is recapping. He has spoken about it. He has told us what we are to come across. But we call him all manner of names. Is it not what we are coming across today? Do you think all this your shenanigans will make the society to be better? Revolution and let call for it. The energy you guys are wasting right now in a Jaloja, for example, nobody wastes it to fix up the society. You cannot keep on doing one thing and expect a different result. Now you are still going to see the same result. Go and look at now. American government has shut down. No, you will not see anybody that will even do research about it and say, why is American government shutting down? Go and look at the Moroccans. They are on the streets. Anti-government protest is going on in Morocco for the past some days right now. Go and look at, go to Madrid. They are doing protests. Pro-Palestinians. In Barcelona, the same thing. Pro-Palestinian. Italy, they shut them down. Pro-Palestinian stroke anti-government. We don't like your system. Change it. But now you can't change. You more have to fight for palace. I can't get it. No, if you are sensible enough, no, since fight for a better society. It's because the society is done good. That's why you are seeing all these shenanigans. I'm so losing emotion over nonsense. Before you know, right now they will create problem between the good Dishan and the good Domingo. If do Domingo to children, why they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing. It's a fight between ancestors. After all this thing, will take over our land. So from me here, the good ones. I salute you all. God bless you. Ciao.